August 15th, 2023. It all started in the state of Pennsylvania. Three friends with the nicknames of Fear, Guilty, and Kool-Aid decided that they were going to start playing a game called Football Fusion together. After playing pubs for a while, they started to get really good. Eventually, Fear and Kool-Aid wanted to get into something more challenging. And that's when they discovered it. The world of Football Fusion leagues. It was perfect. A place where people could form their own teams and play competitively against each other, just like real NFL. Fear and Kool-Aid knew they had to be a part of it. So, they joined a league. The team was small, with only 10 members, and was in a small league called RFL. The team wasn't very good either, but it was an exciting shift for Fear and Kool-Aid, where they got their first taste of the more competitive side of Football Fusion. Eventually, though, the team got inactive, and Fear and Kool-Aid stopped wanting to play for it, so they quit. But it didn't end there. Remember Guilty? Well, he saw what Fear and Kool-Aid did, and wanted to be a part of it. So, he became a franchise owner of a team in one of the most memorable leagues in FGK history. That league is LFA. On April 12, 2024, the Indianapolis Colts were created, headlined by Guilty as the franchise owner and Fear and Kool-Aid as coaches. The team would acquire some important players who would help the team in not just LFA, but future leagues they joined later on. Some of these names included Mari, a reliable wide receiver who ended up becoming a legend amongst the FGK community. Joey, a longtime FGK player who started as a bench player and worked all the way up to becoming a starter on the team, and later on would become a coach for them as well. Mo, an offensive lineman with more ball knowledge than anyone else, who was friendly to everyone. And Day Trot, another friend that the FGK trio knew in real life, who helped the team with chemistry and skill. Together, this team became unstoppable. They were unstoppable in the league. With Mari at receiver, Fear at QB, and Kool-Aid as the slot guy, they were known as the deadliest trio in all of LFA, constantly putting up big numbers. With this success, however, there came another trait this team had. They were not only known as the best team in the league, but also the most hated. Anyone who couldn't beat them hated them. Did the FGK team care, you might ask? Nope. They embraced it, and eventually made it to the Super Bowl. It was time. The moment they had all been waiting for. Fear, Kool-Aid, and Guilty had never been in the Super Bowl for a league before, but they knew their players and team had enough chemistry to beat anyone. It was time.
Yeah, because we're all going to be going, fella. Let's go, fella. It's not a fun ride, you know. It's a real fun ride. I appreciate y'all for kicking me up.
Cool. Yo, what a lateral.
Alright, now I unbench for defense.
Yo, Joey, you're in on offense. I mean defense. Yo, alright.
Yeah, I did.
We're gonna do. Okay,
no.
instead of Mari and
My room's so hot.
Kool-Aid, we can do. What? I was about to say.
What's the freaking short?
He didn't dive either. He didn't even dive.
Trying to.
Keep blocking. Keep blocking.
Too wide. Touchdown. Touchdown. Let's go. Get in.
Yes!
Go. Let's go.
The game was pure domination until the other team came back. With clock winding down, and the score being 55-55, the Colts knew that they had to score.
Go for two. Like, if they score, they can go for two.
After scoring the go-ahead touchdown, the Colts had one more thing to do to seal the game. They had to stop the Vikings from scoring. And they did.
Game! Fear!
The game was over. The Indianapolis Colts, led by the FGK trio, had won the Super Bowl. But now what? With LFA being over, the trio decided to take a break from Football Fusion. Kool-Aid, however, never really wanted to quit, and eventually teamed up with an ex-LFA rival known as IDK, aka Drid, to make a new team hub. Once Fear and Guilty found out, they decided to come back and join the team as coaches. Kool-Aid, with the help of Fear, got the team into some of the most competitive leagues in all of Football Fusion. The most prominent of them all was a league called PFL. November 5th, 2024. The FGK Team Hub was now competing in one of the most popular leagues in all of Football Fusion. They knew that with this increase in competition, they were going to have to get some new additions to the team, especially with all of the old players that retired after LFA. So, they went out and got some incredible players who would go down as some of the most skilled and intelligent players in FGK history. Some of these players include Zane, a well-known player in the Football Fusion community who became arguably the most important player in the team's PFL run. Patrick, a consistent deep/streak threat who would constantly show up in big moments when it mattered. Zachy, a dominant and versatile player who was always open and always available for games. Icy, a popular Football Fusion TikToker who filled the hole at MOB that the team had and played it to perfection. He was very consistent and always made time for us even when he had other important games. Silly Willy, one of the most notorious and active members in FGK history. Silly Willy created the infamous FGK Quotes channel, which featured nearly 1,000 funny quotes made by the FGK members. Silly has never spoken, but always is in chat typing. And finally, Coolio. He played tight end and short for the team and had one of the greatest primes of all time for the team during their PFL run. He barely spoke, but always showed up to play. With the team hub being filled with well-known, skilled players, they knew they were ready to compete in PFL, a league that they never thought they'd get the chance to play in. They had finally been given an opportunity for, and they ran with it. With the legendary group highlighted by Zane, Kool-Aid, Fear, Guilty, and Patrick, the team quickly started to win games in D3. They competed as the Nashville Inns and became a feared up-and-coming team name in PFL. After starting 3-0 in the final 3 games of the regular season, the FGK Team Hub was confident coming into the next year, with a goal of hitting D1 by the end of the next season. And after all the hype they gave each other, when the season finally came, they did just what they expected themselves to do. After consistently winning games in D3, they got promoted to D2 PFL, which, after hard-fought games and a great team effort, they ended up making it all the way to D1. Now all they had to do to make the playoffs was go 2-1 in the final week of the PFL regular season. And they did not do that. The FGK Team Hub went 0-3 in their first games in D1 PFL. And with that, the season was over. Though the team didn't make the playoffs, they made it to D1 and ended up completing their goal. But with PFL being done, and many players deciding to leave, what do they do now? March 24th, 2025. After a short and forgettable stint in LFG, the Team Hub would take a break, but eventually came back after hearing about a small league Silly Willy had partial ownership in. This league was called SFA. After clinching the 1 seed, the FGK team would unfortunately end up losing in the first round to their rivals.
Oh, we're losing to a femboy. We're actually losing to a femboy.
Okay, 5 touchdowns. We got this. Okay, 5. What's 5 divided by like 100? Okay,
What are you talking
we need a
about?
touchdown every 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, low-key, we let Wiggle Q be a drive. Low-key.
No, bro, no.
Yeah, bro. What do we have to lose, bro?
Yeah, so it was pretty bad, but that didn't stop them. Soon after the SFA League phase, a popular league called the MVP League contacted Fear. Fear then fully committed the team to the MVP League, and they made this video to announce them joining.
Hello, we are FGK. We are a football fusion team for the MVP League. We are a team built by 3 IRL friends who have had a long legacy in football fusion leagues, including PFL and LFG. We hope to become a feared team in this league and will work hard to turn around the Los Angeles Rams.
Though the team had a lot of confidence, they never really worked out. And though most of the old games they played are now lost media, there was one notable game they had. For one of the final games in the season, the FGK team would get to go against the owner of the league, MVP Amazing's team, featuring one of the most known football fusion players of all time, Expired. So now you might be wondering, did we win? How about we check out Expired's post on the game and see? Yeah, honestly, I don't know what else you were expecting. After their loss to MVP's team, the FGK Team Hub was done with the MVP League, and basically completely done with Football Fusion as a whole. And after a long retirement stint, they finally would come back. The strange thing about this era, however, is that it doesn't have an end yet. January 3rd, 2026. The FGK Team Hub would come together again after Fear managed to get them into HSFL, finally fulfilling their goal of getting into all of the top 3 biggest football fusion leagues of all time. Unfortunately, they would have a very short stay in HSFL, as Zayn would randomly betray the team and report his own team for cheating, thus eventually leading to the team getting disbanded. After this event, the FGK trio decided they didn't want to keep competing at these high levels, and instead wanted to have fun. So they decided to bring Kool-Aid's little brother, R&M, in, and focus on developing him into the new face of FGK. This brings us to the very current status of FGK, circa April 23rd, 2026. Fear, Guilty, and Kool-Aid are now competing in a PFL 4v4 league together, alongside with their other IRL friend named, Wiggle, who had previous cameos in other league games with them. As well as developing Malachi and 2 other IRL friends named Mitchell and Max on the side. And that's it. You are now completely caught up on the history and timeline of the FGK Team Hub. To close out the video, me and some other FGK members would like to share one last message goodbye. And here they are.
Hello everybody, my name is Dagan Trossel, also known as Trot Mostu when we used to play the game. I just want to hop on here and share my little personal experience. So I was inducted into the team pretty early. I was basically like an OG to the squad. Dominic, Spencer, they brought me in to the team. I really enjoyed all my time playing. Honestly, like looking back on it, I miss it a lot. You know, many comeback wins we've had. I always played linebacker and a little bit of receiver every once in a while, but I was the big linebacker guy, defensive-minded guy. Really loved how tight-knit, close our team was. Always talking on Discord, always just having a good time. Yeah, man. You know, had a lot of wins, won a lot of championships in different leagues. You know, we made our mark for sure. So, yeah.
Wait, if I can do it like this, it's cool. All right. So what I want to say, FGK, probably one of my best memories. You know, as a team. You know, felt like everyone was just all together. It was amazing. You know, felt calm. I feel like that was the first team I've actually felt like, you know, just everyone was actually together and no one was really yelling at people. No one was really doing anything. Favorite moment, probably like. No, probably when you got that one touchdown. I remember. I don't know if you know, but it's that that one touchdown. Just click it. All the touchdowns you ever had on this team, you just know that one, your best one. I feel like that was like a nice moment. You know, everyone was just coming together. Oh, Kool-Aid! Oh my gosh! Oh. But my favorite moment is probably just like, you know, just us playing games. I feel like that's like, you know, the highlight, you know, of everything. Just, you know, us playing together, fun times. Like if it would be back, I would totally be done right back. But yeah, love FGK, long live. Thanks.
So, as a lot of you guys know, or might know, might remember my voice. Some of you guys thought was annoying, but past right now, you know, I don't care about it. I don't give a fuck. If any of y'all got beef, y'all could go fuck yourself. But no, seriously, I'm not here to be rude. I'm just trying to be most sincere. FGK was one of like the most fun times I've ever had in my life, because I was able to express myself with so many people and meet so many new people that I could actually play with. And it's just had a tragic downfall. And as many of you guys know, there was two people who were a streak. Me and Mari. Me and Mari were good friends. But now, it's all come to an end. So, everything's gone now. All I could say is, good luck with the rest of your life.
Goodbye, FGK. My favorite moment was definitely when I caught the game-winning toss. I'm not sure when it was, but...
Hey, it's Zane here. Sorry I can't get on the mic, but FGK was a very important place in my heart. Loved FGK. I mean, I'm still mad that they didn't let me in the name. They let Nigga Wiggle before they put me in the name, but you know, it's okay. Kool-Aid, have a good life. Fear, you're still trash. Guilty, you're the GOAT. Dread, you suck. Patrick, you're gay. And FGK out.
Hello, this is Malachi/Mac/RNM. I've been playing Football Fusion for, I think, lower than a year now. I haven't played in a little bit. I am Dominic, so Kool-Aid's little brother, and him and his friends are the people who really got me in to Football Fusion, because like before that it was just him like trying to get me into it, and I like wouldn't really want to play. But like now that I have more time on my hands, I also have like Discord and stuff, and it really just helped me be able to socialize and stuff. And I'm saying, like, if you ever play Football Fusion, just like it really can help you with socializing and like strategizing, like all of that. And yeah, so yeah, this is me, Malachi. /RNM/Mac/Ramen Noodle Man. See you guys on the flip side.
It's Niggle Wiggle. My favorite moment was yelling at Joey for being a shitball on the field and making everybody's game lag. That was bad. Alright, I'm gonna help revamp FGK for the future games, and I'm really excited for the future that we have.
Hello, my name is Drew, also known as Shit, I don't know. And I think one of my favorite memories of this CC was my QB runs when we just run scrimmages against teams and we blow them out in 88s, 99s, 77s. I think there, in that moment, I was happiest in that TC. And I don't think there could be any better moment than that moment itself.
Yo, what's up? It's me, Fear. You probably know me as a co-founder of the FGK Team Hub, and I'm here to just kind of explain to you who I was as a player and some of my favorite memories that I hold to this day in about the 2 or so years that we've been a Team Hub. So as a player, I mainly played QB. I've played QB since the start. I also played DE on defense, or really any position. I could play middle linebacker at a high level. I was pretty good at DE. I could play anywhere the team wanted me. And yeah, so 2 years ago we were kind of decent at Football Fusion. We wanted to get into leagues, and I think it was honestly one of the best decisions we made. You know, with how many bonds we created and how many memories we made, it was definitely a great idea to start this up. So with that, I will be telling you guys a few memories that I have in the past couple of years that we've been a Team Hub. So, you know, obviously it's hard to pick out one, so I'll name a few. In our first league under FGK, we were in a league called LFA. It was owned by A-Rod, and he ran his league well. I believe it got like nuked or hacked, so we had to restart the season. And after we restarted the season, we did end up winning the league in our first league. It was crazy. I was the league MVP, and we played a great Super Bowl. Unfortunately, we didn't play the team we wanted to see, A-Rod's team, who actually beat us earlier in the regular season. I think we both beat each other in the regular season, so it was kind of like that rubber match right there at the third game. But we didn't end up seeing them. They actually got beat by the team we beat in the Super Bowl, which I thought was a lot worse of a team than them. You know, that was just great. We saw so many players in that phase with LFA, like Mari, Joey, and then obviously the three main players, FGK. But we also saw Moon and Dagan. We just saw so many people in that league, and it's crazy to think that there are still some people in that league 2 years ago who still play with us today. It's just a little bit crazy to think about. Another memory I'd say was our PFL team. It didn't really end how we wanted it to. We did get to Division 1, but we had a rough last series to not make the playoffs, unfortunately, but we destroyed teams in PFL, one of the biggest leagues. We had a very dominant team. We had a very consistent team. We had a lot of chemistry in that team. We had a lot of iconic players like Patrick, Zane, Coolio, Icy, just a lot of the all-time greats for FGK were on that team, and it was truly the peak of our Team Hub, and it was truly my favorite team that I ever played on, just because of the sense of winning games and how great we were and dominant. After that, I mean, we did have some rough patches, but we did play in a game with expired MVP. It was great to be in a league with MVP. I like what they do as a league, with their TikTok focused, media focused league. And then right now I'm actually having a lot of fun playing the game still. We're currently developing a few players, which I'm sure was described in the video, but we are developing new players for the new, generation of FGK. We're looking to be even better than we were. We're looking to still find our ceiling. And yeah, that's about it. My name is Fear, also known as Spencer, and that is my story.
Alright, hey guys, it's Guilty, the O lineman, D lineman, and I'm pretty good, so your favorite football fusion D lineman and O lineman. But I'm playing receiver for 44s, but anyways, so FGK, huge part of my life. I have my two best friends are F and K, so it's gonna be a big part of my life, and I'm never gonna forget football fusion. As dumb as it sounds, I'm never gonna forget a Roblox game about football, a Lego football game, as Samir has said. But FGK we've been FGK since about 8th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, something like that, when we started going taking league serious. And my favorite moment was probably SFA or LFA winning the Super Bowl, and finally being able to get a ring from FGK, and winning it with the squad we had at the time, with Daytrot, with all of FGK and all that. And I'm pretty happy to be the best O lineman we've ever had. And back in my prime, back in the PFL days, I was pretty good. D-line too, I was pretty good. We were D1, and Spencer barely got sacked. So. But if y'all don't know, my real name's Wes. Just gonna put that out there. I'm Guilty /Hawk to a Fiend /Pogginator Balls /Wes /MVP Wes /PTG MVP. If you know, you know. But anyways, FGK, always be a big part of my life. I love FGK. Team Hub, only thing I hated was how fucking loud it was and how disorganized everything was, but it's alright, Quick shout out, give me a shout out to Drid, just guilty, and Silly Willy, love your soundboard. Shout out Zane, we had a rough relationship, kind of didn't like you for a little bit, but you were good at the game. We'll throw it back. Shout out Mari, shout out Merjanic. I forgot to record an outro, but thank you for everybody in the Team Hub for being a big part of my middle school and high school careers, and thank you.
What's up, guys? It's me, Kool-Aid. I'm gonna try and make this a little quick, because I know some of the cameos, it's kind of drawn the video out a little bit, but I'm the one who edited and made this video, and no one really asked me to, but I just wanted to do it because FGK deserves it, right? And it's been such a important piece of my life that even if no one asked, this is something that they deserve, the members and everyone who was a part of it, and I hope I did it justice. I know the video does kind of get a little drawn out a bit, and the editing's not elite, right? But I tried, and this took me like half a year to edit altogether. There were definitely some delays and stuff, but I started this in September of 2025, and now it's April of 2026, so it's pretty crazy to think that it's over now, but just because this video ends doesn't mean there won't be anything in the future for FGK. We have a bunch of stuff we're getting into now, right? And so it's not fully over, right? But yeah, that's really all I have. FGK was such a big part of my life, and it's helped shape me into who I am today. And that does sound corny, yeah, but it's true, and I really appreciate everything that came from it, and it was a great experience, and I'm excited to see what happens next. But that's it for me. I do want to close this video out, though. Our very own Silly Willy will be revealing his voice to the team, and so I'm going to have him close that out
with a little memo at the end. So thank you all for watching. See ya.
Sup, FGK? It's Silly Willy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
There it is.
It's over, man. I don't gotta imagine no more.
Dude, that's it, dude. Oh my god, you're not even a squeaker.
No, I expected
we
that,
thought-
bro.
I thought I was
so much, bro. Oh my god. I want
Like,
dick now.
This is a monumental moment.
Wow.
Bro, silly.
I literally. No, because bro, too late. I
Dred
literally.
has been waiting for like 2 years.
Damn.
No, I can like imagine his voice, bro.
Bro, I've been waiting the longest out of everyone, bro.
Silly, now it's time for you to mute up and just keep using the soundboard.
No, because bro, I literally I can imagine what he looks like just based on the way he types, bro. Like, you can just tell what.
Yo, silly, turn on that camera, buddy.
Actually, yeah, word.
Yeah, we've all hit the flick, bro.
Wow. There he is. Oh my god.
I'm a hacker, bro. I'm a hacker.
Everybody mute up.
Everybody mute.
Speech. FGK has been very fun, and you guys have been waiting for the big reveal. I know that. Dred's been waiting for like 2 years. He's an OG. It's Saucy CC. And this is the moment. It's finally happened.
What was going through your mind during Silly Willy's legacy game?
What's going through my mind?
Yeah, who don't fucking know, man? That was so long ago.
Shut the fuck up, Zane.
You know, I went out there. I played my hardest. Dred low-key like threw me some
Nigga, kill yourself.
passes. Those are like some easy picks, but you know.
Yo, Zane, turn that shit off,
Like, this is
nigga.
the legacy game.